Hey, I'm James Donison. You might know me from some of my other YouTube content, or perhaps we've worked together in a corporate or event capacity doing video production or photography. I also do some contract work with an excellent real estate marketing company here on the Gold Coast, where I do walkthrough videos, photography for listings, floor plans, and aerials. Now, one thing I can tell you when I've been through these hundreds, if not thousands of properties, is what's going to sell fast and what's going to take some time, what is going to get the best price and what is going to get the lowest price. Just from a few simple things that the owners and the agents have to do to set up the property for both photography and for selling. Here are my 5 tips.
Remove personal items and minimize the contents. This goes for both the photography, video, as well as the open house. Potential buyers want to imagine themselves living in your property. And although you paid a bundle to frame those beautiful family photos and you have a love for Elvis and Egyptian artifacts, this may not appeal to most buyers. So hide the stuff away in a cupboard, closet, or garage until the sale is over. And if you have kids, make sure the rooms are clean and well presented. Number 2, paint. Giving the interior of your home a coat of paint always freshens up the place, preferably white paint. That bright orange wall in your lounge room might fit your furniture and style, but I guarantee most people who walk through the door won't have the furniture to match. While you're at it, fix those things on your to-do list that have been nagging you for months or even years, like those blinds that are falling off the bracket or missing slats. Wipe that dust off your ceiling fans. You can even resod the grass and clear out the weeds. The minimal expense you spend on fixing these items can come back many times in the sale price of your home. Number 4, just listen to your agent. It's in their best interest to make you the most money, since their commission will be higher and their reputation is on the line. They want your referrals and repeat business in the future. If you skip on things like house maintenance, photography, video, your home may take longer to sell, and the amount you get for it might be significantly less. Speaking of photography and videos, don't underestimate those aerials. If you're close to popular amenities and destinations, the best way to show it is through an aerial. And if you have a nice or big yard, a top-down view can really sell it. For around $75 to $250, those aerials will help the potential buyer imagine their commute to work, walk to the nearby park or beach, and get a better feel of your neighborhood. And finally, number 5. A photographer only has so much time to spend in your home capturing images, especially if it's for a twilight shoot. They only have about 10 minutes of usable light. So in addition to the top 4 tips, you and your agent need to discuss what needs to be moved or set up prior to the photographer arriving. Get those shampoo bottles and cloths and cleaners out of the shower and off the bathroom counter. Hide the dish rack and any large item on the kitchen counter or dining room table that may be distracting or block the shot. Remember, you want to present your place as a stylish, open canvas. A basket of overripe fruit may not best represent your kitchen or dining room. That old knife or mug rack passed down through generations might just date the kitchen. Replace all the burnt out light bulbs. Remove the magnets or any papers from the fridge, and any holiday or seasonal items should be removed. Hide the ashtray on the back patio and any of those dog toys, water bowls, or pet beds that you might have sitting around. And finally, remove the vehicles in the driveway or directly in front of the house. If you really want to help out the photographer, turn on all the indoor and outdoor lights, including all table and floor lamps. Pull up all those blinds and open the curtains.
And just remember, the whole idea is to sell your property for the most money possible. So leave your ego at the door and listen to your agent when they ask you to move some items, hide some items, clean something up, maybe paint that maroon wall, maybe move those toilet rolls into the cupboard. And if you follow my few steps, you'll have done that already, and the photographer will be really thankful. And there's one thing I can't stress enough. Unless you are a professional photographer and know your way around the programs Lightroom or Photoshop, do not take the photos yourselves. One thing I know is when people see those listings compared to another listing next to it, one is professional photos and one person has the photos that they've taken themselves, usually they skip those photos and move on from the property. It's a small expense for you to pay for those photos and get them taken by a professional. Now, if an agent suggests taking the photos themselves, perhaps making a video for you, ask to see a copy of their work, some previous photos or videos that they've done themselves. Agents are super busy, and the last thing they usually have time for is to take photos and do videos. They should be busy selling your home, out there getting people in, looking at your home. They shouldn't be worried about editing photos or shooting videos and editing videos. It takes quite a while to do these things. And the last thing you want, you might get a lower listing price, but it could cost you in the end. Now, if you follow those 5 steps and download the checklist I provided, then your home should sell for at least the asking price, or maybe even more, depending on the market that you're in.